Today, we are diving into the beautiful card game Sea, Salt, and Paper. It's a quick game for 2 to 4 players, all about collecting sets of cards and making one huge decision every single round. My goal here is to get you from opening the box to playing your first game in just a few minutes. So let's jump right in.
So first things first, what are you actually trying to do? What's the objective?
It's pretty straightforward. You're going to collect cards to score points. The whole game is played over a few rounds, and your goal is to be the very first person to hit that target score and claim victory.
All right, let's talk about setup. Don't worry, this part is incredibly fast. First, just shuffle all the cards together and put the deck face down in the middle of the table. Then you'll take the top 2 cards and flip them face up side by side. These are your 2 starting discard piles. Finally, just pick someone to go first, and that's it. You're ready to play.
Okay, so how does the turn actually work? It's a really simple 2-step process.
The first thing you must do on your turn is get a new card. You've got 2 ways to do this. Option 1, draw the top 2 cards from the deck, pick your favorite to add to your hand, and then place the other one face up on top of either discard pile. Or option 2 is much simpler. Just take the top card from either of the 2 discard piles. Your choice. Now, after you've taken your card, you have a second optional action. You can choose to play a pair of matching cards, these are called duo cards, to get a special effect. Let's take a look at what these pairs do. If you play a pair of boat cards, boom, you get to take another turn right away. This is awesome for stringing moves together. Got 2 crab cards? Play them, and you can search through an entire discard pile and take any single card you want. It's a great way to find that one specific card you've been looking for. A pair of fish cards gives you a nice simple bonus. You just get to draw the top card of the deck and add it to your hand. Easy peasy. Now, this one's a little different. If you play a swimmer and a shark together, you can be a little mean. You get to steal 1 card at random from another player's hand. Besides those special dual cards, you're also just collecting other sets in your hand. You'll score points for things like pairs of penguins or sailors and for grabbing a bunch of shells or octopuses. Keep an eye out for multiplier cards too, like the lighthouse, which can make your other cards worth way more points. So, here is the key moment you're waiting for. As soon as the cards in your hand plus any you've played add up to at least 7 points, you get to make a choice to end the round. This brings us to the most exciting part of the game, deciding how a round ends. Okay, so you did it. You hit 7 points. Now what? You have to announce one of 2 things to the whole table. Either stop or last chance. If you say stop, that's the safe play. The round is over, right then and there. Everybody shows their cards and scores their points. But if you say last chance, you're making a risky bet. You're gambling that you'll still have the highest score after everyone else gets 1 more turn. And here's why it's a gamble. If you call last chance and you win, meaning your score is the highest or tied for highest, it's a huge payoff. You score your cards and a color bonus, while everyone else only gets their color bonus. But if you lose the bet, it backfires. You only get the color bonus, while the player who beat your score gets to count up all their cards. High risk, high reward. So, what is this color bonus? It's really simple. You just look at your cards and find which color you have the most of. You get 1 extra point for each card of that color. And mermaids are wild. Each one can count as a different color, which is a great way to rack up even more bonus points. All right, so you're scoring points round after round, but how do you actually win the whole game? You just keep a running total of your score from each round. The first player to hit the target score wins. That target depends on how many people are playing. You need 40 points in a 2-player game, 35 with 3 players, and 30 points with 4 players. But wait, there is one other super cool way to win. If you ever manage to get all 4 mermaid cards in your hand, you declare it, and you win the entire game instantly. Just like that. It doesn't matter what the score is. And here's one last helpful tip for you. If someone else calls last chance, you get 1 final turn, right? Well, during that turn, your hand is completely safe. No one can play a shark and swimmer on you to steal a card. Your hand is totally locked in. And there you have it. That's everything you need to know to play Sea, Salt, and Paper. See, the whole game really comes down to that single crucial decision. Now that you know the rules, are you going to play it safe, or will you risk it all for a last chance?